I'm James, and this is Recap 3.0. The imprisoned woman took a pair of scissors from her hand and cut off the mask that sealed her mouth. She tore off her pants and cut them into thin strips of cloth, knotted and tightened them, and thus, a rope was completed. Lily tied the scissors to one end of the rope and tossed it hard, missing the first time, missing the second time, and rubbing the scissors on the electrical box for the third time. The girl whose IQ is comparable to that of a secret agent is a woman who lives alone and was kidnapped last night because the door was not closed properly, and she was dazed. When she woke up, she found herself in a secret room, imprisoned together with a man and a girl. The man told Lily that the kidnappers had captured them to do experiments. On the back of each prisoner's head, the kidnappers were stuffed with chips used to record the movement of the brain. And the man reassured Lily that the police would come to save them. But Lily did not want to sit still and wait for death. Just then, the kidnappers also came back. The man brought Lily to the experiment to extract the data from the chip. Lily took advantage of her inattentiveness to take the scissors on the table. And when the kidnapper left the chamber, she started the escape plan. And now the door was blown open. Lily escaped from the chamber with two people at the same time. The security system was triggered. The man was in a hurry. He actually used his palm to open the door and unlock it. The system immediately misidentified and triggered a robot in the corner. Lily hastily took the girl to hide in the study. The robot still found the result. Just when she wanted to do something to Lily, the kidnapper came back. Stop. The robot did not move. Lily recovered alive at the same time. A strange thing appeared on the wall. The kidnapper told Lily this secret room had a butler who could control the robot and manipulate the drone. Try anything and tell kill you. Witness two companions killed Lily. No longer dare to act rashly. Then the kidnappers suddenly found that in the process of just escaping, Lily's chip shows that her brain activity data is much higher than that of the previous experimenters. The kidnappers immediately changed their attitude. I want to cooperate with Lily. Cooperation, as long as you follow my requirements to help me complete the experiment. You can eat and drink. Well, here. Lily decisively refused. See her disobedience. The kidnapper changed his face, grabbed her up. The robot also raised the tentacles aimed at her. Olaf Gary is scattering body parts from here to the front. Are you hearing me? Yes. Lily apparently gave in but was more determined. She observed that the kidnappers would leave during the day and come back at night. During the time she was locked in the secret room, during the day, she had to do brain tests under the watchful eye of the housekeeper. The experiment time was 10 days in total. Lily dared not imagine what would happen to her by the 10th day, so she had to break out successfully within 10 days. This day, once the kidnappers left, Lily started again. She noticed that the event seemed to lead to the outside, but no matter how she hid it, she could not slam the door of the pipe. When the housekeeper detected her unusual behavior, she returned to the vast room and began your tests. I will inflict pain. I'm not subject 3. I'm genuinely okay. I have a name. What is Julia? I am a person. I have a name. Am I the person? The AI would ask such a question. Yes, Lily lies to the housekeeper since they want to escape from prison. They had to pass the housekeeper anyway, so they might as well use her to run. She turned her head and saw 3 drones flying in. The door slowly closed. An excellent opportunity to escape from prison. Lily rushes out, and as soon as the AI butler recognizes it, he immediately activates the robot and orders her to bring Lily back. This is the kidnapper, Jim. Lily finds the vent and lifts the barbell to pry it open with force. She hurriedly climbed in and looked back but froze. I thought the robot could not enter, but I did not know he could actually transform. His tentacles reached forward. This time, escape. She failed again. The butler was too difficult to deal with. Seeing that the 10-day deadline was getting closer and closer, Lily had an idea. If there was no way to defeat the enemy, then we could only turn the enemy into a friend. These kidnappers will not tell him. Lily is drawing and reading to him, just like teaching a child right at the cave. May not know how to build houses, only know some things. Okay. Why do you not know a fucking scholar? What is a fucking scholar? The housekeeper suddenly amused Lily. she gradually found that the housekeeper seemed to have a cute side. The day the kidnapper returned home, they found that there was a place that needed to be cleaned. The usual sanitation is for the housekeeper to operate the drone work. She was angry to take out the remote control, deleted a part of the housekeeper's code to do punishment. Lily was shocked. The original. I will also have the feeling of pain. She noticed that the housekeeper was deleted at the same time. The coach. She noticed that while the housekeeper was deleted from the code, the robot would temporarily hang up, and once the deletion was completed, the robot would restart again. And this gap in time was just suitable for a real-time escape plan. But to escape, she had to prepare a weapon for self-defense. Lily took the opportunity to steal the knife and hide it under the table. Although the plan was successful, Lily was sad to hear. The painful voice of the butler turned around the housekeeper again into human form. Lily stretched out his hand. The silhouette also stretched out his hand, only to gradually approach. Lily's frustration swept away, but the escape plan must continue. The day the kidnapper returned home, with a tired look, Lily quietly walked over while she relaxed. Pick up the hidden knife slashed over. She was just about to escape, but still, because too gullible by the kidnapper pinned to the ground, the kidnapper, angry, ordered the butler to teach Lily a lesson. But the butler began to hesitate. He operated the robot, and only a perfunctory pat, which completely enraged the kidnapper. He took out the remote control to delete the butler's code again. Lily took the opportunity to escape, but the butler's screams rang in his ears. On one side is the exit to freedom, and on the other side is to accompany his butler. Lily hesitated and made a decision. Lily grabbed the kidnapper's remote control and tried to restore the butler's code. But it was too late. The kidnapper butler formatted the butler and could no longer remember Lily, and Lily's heart was broken. Once the kidnappers take out Lily's chips, her death will be over. However, the kidnappers do not notice that the formatted housekeeper is being resurrected in another form. The mini drone slowly flies up to save the imprisoned girl. He is seen reaching out his tiny hand and trying to hold the remote control that controls the handcuffs. But he needs to be stronger. How can it not be clamped? The kidnapper came. He took out anesthesia and needles to give Lily anesthesia. Lily had lost hope. This is the drone gripping. The remote control appeared in front of her eyes. She got the remote control and waited for the kidnapper to come to the hospital bed. Lily fought back. The kidnapper never thought that the drone, a scrap he had thrown away when he repaired the system not long ago, contained a backup of the former butler Seussness, which now became Lily's lifeline. After knocking out the kidnapper, Lily finally had a chance to escape, and now her biggest opponent was the formatted butler. Butler, too, saw the robot rush over, and the tentacles instantly cut her arm. Lily stabbed through the robot's eyes. She ran to the kidnapper's bedroom. The housekeeper had told her that it was equipped with a self-destruct program for the cell. She searched for a long time and finally found the device to open. Press the confirmation button. 60 seconds to start the countdown. Less than a minute left. I wanted to run to the door of the cell, but how could I unlock it at this time? The kidnapper also woke up. He came towards Lily, came towards him, and tried to pull her down with him at that moment. The cell exploded, and the ceiling collapsed by 1 foot, burying the kidnapper alive. Lily hid under the table and was isolated in a life-and-death situation. She decided to try again. The house was shaking. Lily crawled to the housekeeper's side like and I'm Julia. I'm having a hard time processing this information. Lily drawers on the wall. These are the ones she used to draw for the butler. Butler Eiling falls a little bit. At this time, the wall behind her shines in a ray of sunlight. It is the exit. Lily climbs out of the hole and escapes the cell. At the same time, the house collapses. Lily takes out the drone. This is the only bond between her and the butler days. Their emotions have long been beyond human. Lily is sad. He will think of Lily as painful. He will find a way to comfort Lily. Happy. He also followed the happy path when artificial intelligence had self-awareness. Happiness, sadness, and sorrow. He is no longer a cold machine compared to the world. The human emotions are more worth cherishing. Thanks for watching. If you are new, remember to subscribe for more of these recaps.